You know, it has been a bit of a turbulent time with you not being there, I must admit, you know, because things have changed, but some things have changed for the good, some things have changed for the bad. You know, this is the way life goes, you can't have everything one way.
One thing that's changed for the good since I've been forced out due to this injury. And don't give me Joe Lightning, because my boys, I had nothing to do with that again, nothing to do with that, but my boys saw it for themselves, to give Joe Lightning an opportunity to represent the BSW champion, and noble but stupid, Hollywood instant rematch. Who does that?
Well, that's just noble guy Joe Lightning is. He's an honourable person. He's somebody that...
He's a horrible person. Yes,
an honourable person. I said not horrible. Honourable person. He, you know, he felt he wanted to prove himself to be a champion. He wanted to give that chance that he didn't actually win the match against Mr. Hollywood. You know, it was forced win. Not on his hands. So therefore, that's why he wanted to do it his way, which was a nice way, a nice gesture. I think he felt he had enough in the tank to take Miss Hollywood again and to actually take the title home, but it didn't happen. You know, we saw it didn't happen. But you got to, you know, that was a good match, but administration caused it.
A win is a win. So what I'm going to say is a win is a win. I'm undefeated on this tonight.
I wouldn't really go down as undefeated. But
if I had a match,
if
I
you
didn't lose.
If you want to report that yourself, that's down to you. But.
He knows about wrestling. I thought he was a few crackers short of a packet of crackers. Not playing with a full deck. He's just ants at the moment. He's more about the kicking and the biting and the fighting. And he's trying to shoot shots at the bread baskets, which is probably Little Dust's strongest part of his body. Here comes the Highwayman, who gets kicked in the stomach because he doesn't have as strong a bread basket. But why would you want to keep bread in your stomach anyway? Why not keep it in the cupboard? It's drier. And Little Dust has already been knocked off the apron as Coco is sucking his thumb on the apron. Now, do I have a prediction for this match? I think maybe... Oh, if he kicks him square in the face, I think maybe Scorpion, Bill Duffy and Coco will probably dominate this match.
1, 2, 3.
Then maybe lose by a roll-up. Just wild guess. They may get a little too cocky, apparently, as he pounds away on the Highwayman. Well, that's not, you can't do that to the Highwayman, because that's the Highwayman. The Highwayman does what the Highwayman does on the highway. And we believe the action we've seen so far today. Why aren't you answering me? Come on, internet, answer me! You're rubbish, internet. I'm going to write on Facebook about you in secret.
Count properly.
Did the referee count properly there? The cameraman nods at me like as if I wanted his answer. No, he's shrugging his shoulders like as if he's important. Dear oh dear. You just can't get the help nowadays, can you? Dear oh dear. I'll see you in the ring, cameraman. Apparently the cameraman has just hung himself. But, by the way, look at that knot, he's not well hung. As we go to Little Dust and Coco. And the referee getting a good view of that. Crowd getting behind Dusty. And as the Highwayman comes in to steal this match, I assume. Does he like stealing stuff? Because he's the Highwayman and that's what the Highwayman does, doing stuff with the highways. But we do know that there is a theory that the Highwayman is actually a member of the Saturdays. And a double shoulder block there. But we just don't know which one of the Saturdays he is. And there's a take. The Highwayman is back in. Phil Duffy, of course, got the blind tag on Coco when they whipped him off the ropes, gave him the double shoulder block. Can you believe it? Off the ropes. And there was a clothesline. The Highwayman is down. Apparently, you can get a 10% discount on any quality wine, valid with this voucher which I'm holding, from Ryan's Wine Express on 276 Lower Addiscombe Road, Croydon, 078E, opposite the cooperative store. But of course, me saying that doesn't help you because you don't have the coupon. I have the coupon, and I don't drink wine. And Scorpion is well in control again, using his experience to the advantage. Although some people have told me he is nuttier than Squirrel Turs. As we look set for... Oh dear, he's not going to try it, is he? Not that move. He can't do... Oh no, he can't because he's fallen over. Coco screaming Coco, and a flying clothesline from the Highwayman. But which member of the Saturdays is it? Don't look at me like that, cameraman. You remind me of the Music Man. And Coco has a broom. I thought he left. Fortunately,
That was my joke.
someone just did a joke, not on camera. He certainly didn't clean up with that one. The dumb Tish. 1-0. Scorpion's down, as is the Highwayman. Coco can't seem to keep still. Dusty wants in the ring. And there's a tag, and there is another one. And Dusty is taking down, showing the town. That town is Addiscombe, and there happens to be a carnival at the moment. I tried to win a duck and failed. And there was a huge splash in that corner as he whips him like an Irishman. There's twice. And in the words of Chris de Burgh, I deserve more royalties. There's a big slam. Scorpion didn't like that. He didn't even let him get a 1 count. He didn't even get a 0 as the Highwayman gets hit in the head.
Do your job properly, boy.
The Highwayman hitting him, and now he's getting hit as well. Hitting. He's doing the hitting and the hits. I didn't know we were listening to the top 40 because we're seeing nothing but hits at the moment.
Yeah, I've just saved your backside. Deal with it.
He saved his backside apparently, and he should deal with it. With bacon? I don't know. Well, who knows? Spider-Man was upset. Leapfrog about the leapfrog. What happened to the leapfrog after the match? He left. He was upset. Gone on the internet. He's found his own private group. He's going to talk about how Leapfrog got hurt privately on Facebook without letting anyone else know about it. And at this point I noticed that Coco's not wearing any boots. He's wearing socks. What a numpty. Who hires these people? I mean, who the hell's in charge? Cameraman has pointed to a car. I obviously don't know who's in charge. If I was in charge, I'd probably set a lot of them. Here it is. Internet show, that's the stars. If I was in charge. Well, I'm not in charge, so there's an internet show. Scorpion is back in and he's telling him to get up and now whipping him. Like an Irishman of sorts, and now booting him in the corner. Referee enjoying it so much he wants to take a closer look rather than admonish the wrestler. And now rearranging some facial features a little dust.
I ain't done yet.
He isn't done yet apparently. And straight into that bread basket. And a little dust felt it was a bit low. Apparently he was into the privates. Why is the referee disqualifying him? Maybe the referee's on the take or something. Or is he taking? And is it away? Boots at the back there. Scorpion special there. He loves doing that.
Let's go, Dusty! Come on!
Like that, you might want to put some cheese on it. And the tag into Coco, who's not exactly been the most effective partner or person.
I need a cheer for Dusty now, do I? Alright, like you lot! Come, Dusty!
Of course, Coco's super strong there, able to do things like that to a massive man, as he bionically batters his head with his elbow. Of course, Coco has superhuman strength, can lift people more than twice his own size apparently. As the crowd are getting behind Dusty. They want him to be flipping in the flying, slipping in the slide and getting funky like a monkey in public, if you will. The Highwayman wants back in this. The Scorpion wants back in this.
This one!
But which is better?
I'm over it!
The Highwayman's back in, as is the Scorpion. And the Highwayman is on fire! He's a house of fire, and if he's a house of fire, why has no one called the fire brigade yet? He's on fire! There's children present, you might hurt them if you're on fire. The Highwayman is not a professional stuntman. He's apparently one of the Saturdays. Although someone has also told me he may be Jerry Halliwell, based on the hair colour. Coco comes charging in and claws him right in his stomach. Oh, the Scorpion getting involved, and he's nailed Coco! Dear oh dear, what is going on here? And now he's... Well, Scorpion just bit him there. And it... What? Well, it's over. As the Scorpion walks off through the crowd, the Dusty Highways have won! And the crowd is going wild! Well, actually, they're going kind of lukewarm, but that's because it's sunny. Not Sunny D, all right though. That guy knows. He's giving me a thumbs up even though he's not on camera. That kid's got a bubble gun. Shooting the cameraman because the cameraman is not important.
If you had been there and you had had obviously the administration, two guys, would that have been your plan with them to?
Yeah, I mean, the administration's always been very competitive. I mean, you know, we only took on Jimmy on the visiting time, which just caused my injury. And I believe, you know, Matt West took on Drake here in a match. And the administration's always been very competitive with each other. They all want to be the best, and that's why we stick them in that situation. So I had no issue. I said one of them win it. I didn't mind which one of them won it. You know, I'm proud of all my guys in the administration.
Speaking of being proud, I mean, obviously administration is quite a big faction at the moment. Would it be bigger?
Would it be? Well, that's my main, you know, Mr. Williams was talking about the leadership of the administration and other things like that which are coming up. And you know, I mean, I've always got a plan. Always got a plan to do to process to the next level. And yeah, you know, there's some things that I'm underlying and working out at the moment that will, I think the word would shape BSW to its foundations. I have plans, and of course, you know, we all have our secrets.
Well, having secrets is one thing, but obviously we're talking of the situation of the big faction of the company at the moment, of course, is the administration, and we want to make sure if the people are going to join, would it be a surprise for everybody yet again? Would it be, you know, would it be something we would expect to see?
You know me, I don't like to give too much away, but again...
But you are talking to Matt West.
I am currently talking to Matt West. I feel that Matt West is doing an okay job. I have no issue with him at the moment.
But other members seem otherwise about it.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine, that's members' opinion. Not everyone's happy with the leadership that comes through it. Of course, Mr. Williams, who is a very good friend of mine, and he, you know, speaks very highly of me. I'm very happy that he speaks very highly of me, but Of course, he's been with the administration since day one. And obviously, if he's not happy with the current leadership, then he does know that plans are coming, things will change, and he's very happy with the future developments that will happen.
Is there anyone, obviously apart from in the administration, is there anybody else in the current BHW roster that gets under your skin, someone that you don't like, and you want to go against? You really hate?
There's quite a few of them.
Quite a few of them.
To be fair, it doesn't matter who you put me across against, Stephen. I'll destroy every single one of them.
I mean, as I say, we've seen this, attitude of like, I don't care who it is from you, and that's a real dominant attitude we have seen. And I have had a few people at the locker room area have said to me, I want Drake Williams tonight in a match and he can hurt me. And I said, well, don't give him that situation to hurt you. Obviously, get it over and done with quick. And there seems to be the longer your matches go, the more pain you could inflict on anybody. It's just worrying time, obviously, because myself personally, who had this talent relations, I look at people and I think that could be another injury to talent. That could be another injury to talent. Keeping, matches down, but you're doing well. I mean, but it's just needing that little, worry of people. They're coming to me saying, I put him in a match, I put him in a match, and that's just because it's a worry. But all says it's being done, then
Yeah, so you're saying ballet.
that's the work.
Yeah,
I mean, but we are looking maybe more administration members could happen.
could happen. Maybe. We don't know.
Will the administration have a say in if they coming in,
Yeah,
or do you
I-
automatically
it's-
just say they're coming
You
in?
know, I lead the administration in the authority figure way, like I've always done. Of course, I was at St Valentine's Sunday. I was in the corner of every one of my guys. I rooted them on. They appreciate that. But really, it's more like it's not a dictatorship. We all get involved. We all stick in what's the best for business and stuff like that. I think that's where Mr. Williams gets the point across here. Is there's no one at the top now who's going to say, no, we're not doing it this way, or no, we're not going to do it that way. I think that's the issue there, and everyone's going off and doing what they want on their own accord.
Well, talking now, moving on, we've got Visata, of course, this coming Sunday, very special Visata happening, where the lethal lottery draw will be live to the roster, and people will see, obviously, who they're going to be tagged against. I mean, obviously, you'd like to be tagged against an administration member, but that doesn't have to be likely you will be. You might be against administration members, or, what was the way that could work out? Would it matter to you?
No. Wouldn't be a problem at all.
You'd take them out? No problem. I mean, that's what I'd like to know, because obviously you've got people that sort of divide and conquer this way. Your tag team partners that could be in there, they could be on opposite teams. And it's going to be something difficult. If you've got somebody like maybe Little Dust, James Rose could be tagging up with you, and obviously the Highwayman could be in the opposite corner, then it's a tag team against each other. That's what I'm saying. It's very difficult. Lethal Lottery can pick more enemies than friends, I think, sometimes, and could be beneficial for certain people.
I know for a fact that these people will go into a ring against these people that they like, or are friends with, or are tagged with, and they'll go light on them, or they'll give them a chance. But me, it doesn't matter. I'm in it to win it. At the end of the day, you could put me against my mum, and I'd smash her.
Wow.
I thought that's it. That is purely, it's like the Rumble in the Jungle. It's every man for himself.
This is business.
You want to be, of course, at WrestleFest, taking on Mr. Hollywood, or whoever his number one contender is. Would that be this coming Sunday's number one contenders match? Could be somebody, another administration member. So, what we're going to say. I mean, we're talking obviously a situation where Mr. Hollywood is champion, so who knows come WrestleFest.
If they want to go light on me, that's their problem. But they've got to understand that I'm not going to go light on them.
Well,
I'm going to give them the same as I would give anyone.
Well, there you go. I mean, that just says something else. Also, we're going to be seeing one or two faces we thought may have gone from BHW in the yes.
Oh yeah, so you started writing checks, didn't you?
Well, one or two people have spoke to me and said they would like to be involved, and
Oh god.
talent relations, of course, and let them come back.
Some of the clowns you let in, some of the literal clowns. Remember Coco? What was that? Who's that guy who came? Who's that one you brought in? The superstar, the Flamingo. That guy. Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, I brought him in, national superstar, Mr. Orange. People like that. big names, you know. Fair enough, but we're not talking about my position here.
No, no, no.
You know, we're just talking about the way things could be. Obviously, in lethal lottery, it could be anybody, going against anybody. This coming Sunday, of course, Vitata, everyone will see it. The draw will be taking place live at Vitata. Also, we'll have, of course, number one contenders match, and also another match which I know for a fact that you will be involved in, which is, of course, the Internet Championship Scramble. Now, this is going to be something very different. This is going to be a total scramble match where the previous Internet Champion will be involved with the current Internet Champion. Your take on that one?
My take on that one? I'm going to win it.
You're going to win it.
No, I'll do anything.
Confident man.
I have to win it.
I think in the track record of the former champions, I think Aries, he's beaten. Tigerlock, I'm pretty sure you beat him for the belt. Aiden Gallagher, I don't know if you two have ever faced off against each other, but I'm sure he's, you know, cakewalk, he beat his brother.
Whoa, cakewalk, that's the thing.
Cakewalk, no, it's what?
Aiden's a tough competitor, I wouldn't say cake.
Yeah, okay, he's the longest reigning internet champion.
Exactly, it's not just that anybody there, you know, a tough competitor.
Alright, tough competitor, but
Cakewalk.
cakewalk. And then you got, what was it, Buff Broadside?
Reigning champion.
Reigning champion. What's your record? That's not so good, that one, is it? No. That's because he cheated. Both times.
He's a big-
I was going to say more than one occasion, so
Yeah, well, the first time was a blatant cheat. Again, I believe it was, at the time, a non-administration member was referee in that one and deliberately screwed me and Mr. Williams. And then the second time, I believe it was the open fight night. This wasn't even, you know, he was sitting in the back with me. We were just watching visiting time, you know, I was doing paperwork, and then comes to the ring and opens challenge to him. How's that fair?
when it's open fight, that's the way it's all about. Everyone picks whoever they want to go against. That's the idea of the open fight.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's not fair.
So more time to prepare for a championship match, yeah?
Okay, we'll move
Yeah,
on.
that's fine.
But we're talking about now lethal lottery. Going forward, 21st of June. Now you won't know who your partner is obviously until the draw's been made. But this is going to be something very difficult for a lot of people to do. I can see it be causing a few more enemies than it becomes friends. I really can. Obviously, but the prize is something very big. A very big prize. Obviously, chance to headline WrestleFest. Now, I can't pick who's going to win it because you don't know who's going to be tagged against them.
It's that, you know, being a former 12-time tag team champion myself, I know what it's like to tag team with people, but then if you're not, yeah, you'd be an excellent tag team wrestler, but then if you go into a battle royal, because I'm sure Mr. Williams won't mind me saying here that he's not a tag team specialist, but he is good at throwing people over. So it's that kind of, you know,
But you've got to get through
that's
a
it.
tag team match
That's
to go
it.
to the battle royal to do specialities.
Come on.
No.
Smash.
There you go.
So, there we have it. So Lethal Lottery, of course, will be on 21st of June, and it's going to be at North Mitcham. It's going to be the last time at the North Mitcham Association because obviously the place is closing down, we know of, which is very, very sad to see. But I think we're going to have to tear the roof down ourselves just to make sure it happens.
Oh yeah, you might need the demolition. Our boys can take care of it for you.
Put a good finger on it before
And that'll be, and hopefully we'll see you there on the 21st of June. Sign off, Drake Williams, Sheriff Gary Stevens and myself, Ben Lawrence. Goodbye everybody. See you in 1 month's time.